conspiracy of everything. The history of the world is the history of warfare between secret societies. How did I become so crazy? Tell the story of the Illuminati. It all began with an apple. I was cruising the net one day like I do, and I came across a website for the Church of the Subgenius. I'm not a loser or a weirdo or anything, at least I don't think I am. It seemed like a pretty interesting proposition, joining the church.
If you smile at me,
so I applied.
I will understand, 'cause there is something everybody
They preached the word of Discordianism. So I started to do some reading. Discordianism is the world's first major religion. Eros, the goddess of chaos, was invited to a banquet on Olympus that all the other gods were invited to. Angry, she took a golden apple and wrote the words Callisti on it. It's Greek for the prettiest one. She rolled the apple into the banquet and smiled as she watched all the goddesses clamor over it. Zeus, unable to pick a winner, appointed Paris, the young prince of Ithaca, to pick his winner. So Paris picked Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, and as a reward, Aphrodite gave Paris the opportunity to kidnap Helen of Troy, the most beautiful woman of the land. And so the Trojan War began shortly thereafter, all because of Eros not getting invited to a party. Like I said, it all began with an apple. Discordians worship that story. It's the premise of everything they believe. The Discordians remained an underground cult until 470, or as us Christian dogs know it, as 1090 BC. A man named Lord Hassan Sabah combined the philosophy of the Discordians with the psychedelic effects of a drug called hashish, or as we know it, the killer marijuana weed. I know I didn't call Alice. Such a jerk. Hassan promised all the effects of heaven in both mind and body on earth. Lord Hassan gained many followers until his sect was defeated by the Mongols, but history will remember Hassan as the father of the Ishmaelian sect of Islam. This was the first instance of a Discordian society controlling a civilization, and that marijuana was introduced to the Western world from the Middle East. This is the beginning of the illusion. The Discordians preached and promised illumination with the combination effect of their philosophy and their drug. Just as quickly as the hashish spread to the west, so did Discordianism, and soon secret sects popped up everywhere like fads. Freemasons, Mooners, Shiners, the Black Lotus Society, the Catholic Knights of Templar, the Thuggy Society, the Kithlu Society, Rosarians, the Combine, the Mental Health Movement, every political party of the era, every revolt, revolution, and movement you can think of was pretty much due to an Illuminati plot. Then, on May 1st, 1790, Adam Weishaupt of Bavaria organized the Illuminati as it still exists today, a unified secret organization controlling vast several other ventures that quickly spread to the Americas. Every organized war of the 20th century is due to the Illuminati. Orwell knew it. That's why they killed him. So what are they doing? What are they working for? Why are they controlling us? They're helping evolution. There are two types of human. So we'll call them sapiens and super sapiens. Sadly, the super sapiens are more evolved at this point than just the sapiens. The rest must die in ignorance for the sake of the species. And once we're all illuminated, then we can be free. But until then, we live in a snow globe. Shake my snow globe, baby. In my subscription to the Church of the Subgenius, all these letters were marked with a strange symbol. Looked like a yin-yang to me, but they called it hodgepodge. Where on a normal yin-yang, there were dots. On this one, there was a pentagon on the white side and an apple on the black side. The symbol began popping up everywhere. You see, hodgepodge is the symbol of the discordant. It represents the two forces of civilization that coexist. The apple, from the myth of Eros and the banquet, represents satire, anarchy, merrymaking, and free thought in general, while the pentagram represents the malignance of existence, the oppressive, authoritarian, and destructive forces of the world. So, why am I here tonight? Why am I not calling my girlfriend? Why am I in my own head? See, I figured this all out, and it's not just a theory, it's tangible. I've learned that the mind calendar switches today. It's common knowledge. Everyone knows this. I don't know what's going to physically happen. I don't know what's going to happen inside all of our heads. Anything could happen. Absolutely anything. The whole construction of the story of us is so I can be illuminated.
I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind. I hear her calling. See the lonely boy out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, he tries to speak and can't begin to say.
Wake up, you sleepy head. Put on some clothes, shake up your bed. Put another log on the fire for me. I made some breakfast and coffee. Look out my window, what do I see? A crack in the sky and a hand reaching down to me. All the nightmares came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. What are we coming to? No room for me, no fun for you. I think about a world to come, where the books were found by the golden ones, written in pain, written in all by a puzzled man who questioned what we were here for. All the strangers came today,
Hey, Alice?
and it looks as though they're here